Greetings and welcome to the energy of Gemini. The third house is open. We shall begin with a 9-card spread known as the Great Mirror. The Great Mirror is a tool devised in order to see the parent karmas between Gemini, the energy of Gemini, the third house, and a significant other. This significant other can be a person, place, or thing. Please take only what you will. I do appreciate you tuning in and supporting Tarot of the Twin Sun. We'll go ahead and begin now. Ah. Okay. Be the 8th and 10th. Okay. There is a time of after hibernation, after isolation. There's a stillness and perhaps a vision that Gemini has in terms of sight. Okay. This has to do especially with the astrological configurations that have to do with stelliums within Gemini. And if the North Node is still there, the North Node in Gemini. So essentially, a vision is coming out of the disorder, making order within the disorder, okay? No longer is there a feeling of isolation, a lot of projections into the intellectual or perhaps communicative mass is reaching a type of critical sort of peak, okay, or threshold, breaking through and coming out to see the other side, okay? There is a possibility that you're dealing with on a conscious level someone or something, a significant someone or something, where they too are also partaking based on especially the potential capacities for them to expect and to have conditions within their expectation. They are working with structures, and you are working with others to make communication, okay? On the conscious level, this symbolizes a way of having a juste défiance. There's a possibility of really coming into saying what you mean, both of you, and no longer being held back by any fears or stumbles. But there, and we have it. We still have a Mercury in retrograde in Gemini. That, of course, afflicting anyone who has Gemini configurations within their chart. Depending on which part or which house, of course, sort of determines where there is retrograde action. So what is apparently shifting backwards, what is coming back from the past, how things may be jumbled or fractured. I don't think there is a fear in this. There's a lot of explorative or energy, okay? And this is a very playful energy between you and a significant other. Lots of reserve in the past, but now coming into mutability, okay? Coming into experimentation. What emerges out of this is a hidden beginning, one in which the card of marriage or the card of the lovers is here. The Hierophant, sort of, you can see here that there are three hands, two lovers that are reaching out to each other, and the Hierophant there, sort of metaphysically, not really touching, but sort of making the bond. There's also a hidden hand of the Hierophant, so there are four hands working together in order to bring forward some sort of reach out energy, okay? This person is pulling from their resources here with the the eight, excuse me, the Eight of Cups here, okay? With the Eight of Cups, there is a Cancerian signature, key signature here, of a return to what was invested, okay, in order to find structural resonance and to work with others. Lots of Cancer, lots of the triplicity of water as well, bringing forth the cup of love, the cup of creation from one end. And this is something about a method, a way of doing or saying things, offering conditions of what? Who knows? Anything that has to do with something deep, though, some sort of deep offering. And I think you may be open to this, but there is a hidden beginning here with both the Argent, the Ace of Pentacles. Hidden beginning, hidden sun, something that resembles a new type of resource, okay? This is something that Gemini has been working towards, trying to build the inner fire in order to come into some sort of focal point, in order to reach challenges, okay? The opposing significance of the other is dealing with the element of the Wheel of Fortune, augmentation and fortune sort of oscillating, trying to understand one's own empowerment. A lot of it being emotionally drawn. These are emotional resources that they are trying to give. In a certain way. As they do this, the Seven of Cups in reverse emerges consciously. There's something about what they're doing that has a great and hidden intensity to it, and perhaps you may or may not be ready for that. But a great deal of focus has emerged here, and you are in a way sort of seeking out sensuality, the novel, and perhaps the karma houses, trying to manifest some sort of desire into reality, okay? This is coming from a great lineage of expectations, okay? Expectations, especially of a Jupiterian degree, South Node expectations, right? That is Sagittarius. And with this, there is a way to understand through the other the self by reaping something that has been an essence of karma, okay? And perhaps this person represents a great deal of this karma. There's something about them that has been through quite a great deal, especially when it comes to this connection. They feel as if it is constantly sort of in a mode of finality, of completion in some sort of way. What emerges out of this is a feeling that you may constantly have to sort of expand beyond this connection, pull your energy, your resources away from it, but what you really sort of want is a type of connection here that is invested by the energies of Taurus through the energies of sensuality and pleasure, mostly. But there we have it. There is some form of a burden here, one choice versus another, staying or leaving. But ultimately what emerges out of it is a feeling that experience is the best sort of wall, determining if you're going to scale over it as a challenge. I think this person has a lot of Uranian energy to them. Uranian, so there's something about the water being tainted with this sort of radiation, it being luminous enough to be a temptation in some sort of way, some sort of deep reservoir of resourcefulness is here, that they would tap into to augment themselves somehow or to make themselves fortunate in some sort of way. A great deal of power is known here by them, but also the great burden of feeling when it comes to this connection. And perhaps this is something that repels you. In terms of karma, mm, Taurus is once again here. So there's something about the energy of Taurus when it comes to this connection, something that has to do with the growth of things within, the elegance and eloquence without, the ability to say things only when necessary, the process of knighthood as well, the process of bestowing power by maintaining it, by conserving it is here. Um, as well, Libra. So Venus is very much gracing you in this period. What emerges out of it is once again a hidden resource, a hidden reality that emerges and becomes your sort of wellspring. Okay, and that is a good thing. There is a note of clarity if you can pull down from the seventh house to the second house, 5 houses down, a sense of your own resources when it relates to another. Okay, you will be able to find a sense of hope and attentiveness, and both of you are working on this hope and attentiveness, clarity, as well as bird's eye views over troubling times. Okay, the advice is to, there it is, the North Node, to explore and become a student of work. Work hard on what you are doing, what you are expecting within yourself, and work on your own reality. Okay, that is what I see. Yes, that is it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.